everybody. It's time for another Foley Fables game series where we play video games just for their story. Well, not quite just for their story, but I don't have a better way to say it. Anyway, today we're going to take a look at, or start at least, our playthrough of Master Detective Archives Rain Code. So, if you've been paying attention to the channel recently, you'll probably notice that we've played this game before. It's actually been on the channel before as part of my Foley Plays Games a Bit series, which is more of a first look by the first couple of hours of a newly released game. So back when this game came out in June, end of June this year, we played it for a little bit. And I really liked it, so I kind of added it to the roster, or the rota, we'll say, for the Foley Fables, and it came up in rotation, so here we are. So currently on OpenCritic, Master Detective Archives Rain Code. Before I go any further, I need to check that the microphone is working. It is. Okay, good. I should really check that before. Anyway, Master Detective Archive Rain Code is currently sitting on a strong OpenCritic rating, 77, top critic average, 66% critics recommend. So, okay. Verging on being great, but maybe not quite. Maybe not quite there just yet. Eurogamer, 3 out of 5. GameSpot, 7 out of 10. Sixth Axis, 8 out of 10. God is a Geek, 6 out of 10. That's not great. Gaming Trend, 90 out of 100. And so on. Alright, so Eurogamer's Alicia Haddock, 3 out of 5 stars. A neon lit murder mystery, unable to uncover a deeper core. Okay. Metro Game Central's Michael Beckwith, 7 out of 10. The overall package doesn't quite match up to any of the Danganronpa titles, but Rain Code storytelling and characters make up for its minor shortcomings. So this is Spike Chunsoft and the creative directors behind the Danganronpa series, and it has quite a fair few things in common. GameSpot's Heidi Kemp, 7 out of 10. Rain Code is a strange and quirky mystery adventure that just can't seem to step out of the shadow of its predecessor series, Danganronpa. Okay, so it's another one saying that Danganronpa's better. The Sixth Axis is Ruben Mount. I don't know why they're reviewing it. It's a PlayStation website, but okay. 8 out of 10. If you can look past or even appreciate the brazen cliches and huge levels of fan service, this is a aggressively anime game. It does have to be said. Master Detective Archives Rain Code is a phenomenal murder mystery visual novel. The gorgeous world, wonderful characters, and genuinely well-constructed mysteries combine into a thoroughly enjoyable, if bizarre, experience. If other similar games like Danganronpa, is another name drop again, or Ace Attorney are your bag, this is definitely worth investigating. There's a fair bit of Ace Attorney in this as well, actually. And so on, and I think... Alright, God is a Geek I think God is a Geek is the worst review, or the lowest number review, rather. We would be on par with Eurogamers. 3 out of 5, 6 out of 10, it's the same thing. God is a Geek, Adam Cook. While it has a vast amount of ideas that work individually, Rain Code rather feels like a missed opportunity that doesn't quite come together, right? Okay, so they're all kind of... A lot of them feel on the same boat, which is, it's got some good ideas, but it doesn't quite nail the execution, and maybe a Rain Code 2 could possibly do it. Or maybe they're maybe they peaked early with Danganronpa and they'll never get any better than that. We'll see. Anyway, let's begin our Foley Fables of Master Detective Archives Rain Code. Okay, so we are going to... Sorry, I'm reading the ad. This is just above the title. It's a creamy capta. Wonder if it's meant to be creepy pasta. Maybe not. Anyway, we did play this briefly, as I said earlier, so that's why I have save data. I'm just going to quickly jump into the options just to make sure. I don't imagine it would have changed a whole lot. Right, so both types of subtitles are on, and the game will tutorialize us as we jump in, so let's go! Okay, and open up Grimoire Vice, or the Necronomicon, or My Little Black Book. No, My Little Black Book doesn't have this much text in it. It's basically blank. Ugh.
Oh, look! A human! It's been a while.
It's been that while. It's only like a couple of months.
Anyway, that was a good nap. I nearly slept through the whole thing. Let's see. Alright, there's something I have to do first. Okay, human, listen up. First, I'll have you select your difficulty. Choose wisely. Complain about it later, and I'll boom kill ya. Now then, display the options.
Okay, as far as I remember, this makes no difference. This is just a story. Adorable.
Oh, you sure about that? Don't say I didn't warn you. You want to know what difficulty that is? The one you selected is how difficult yours truly will be on you. I'll be as difficult with you as you wish, so I hope you're ready. Though, to be honest, it's all the same no matter what you pick.
Because she's all of them.
I'm your lenient, mean, troublesome, adorable partner, after all. So, are you ready? Do you want to start for real? Do you seriously want to start? Seriously? For real?
Are you starting? This probably works a lot better handheld. Anyway. Start for realsy. Don't start. Yup, seriously.
Huh, guess you're really here for it. Sounds like you're just dying to solve some mysteries. You just can't wait to go on adventures with me, right?
That's it.
Humans are so weird! Well, let's get this started. It's time to embark on my lovely, thrilling, wonderful, mystery-solving adventure. Let's go!
Let's go! We're loading. Might be able to see it behind my head, but we're loading. Chapter 0. Massacre on the Amaterasu Express. Murder on the Orient Express. Massacre on the Amaterasu Express. Clubbing on the Dublin Express. Mild spanking on the Playboy Express. Gonna hurt.
Whoa!
Well, like
What's going on?
This didn't hit me on the head.
Wait. Huh? Where am I?
I'm in an Amazon fulfillment center. Smells a lot like piss in here.
Ow. Who?
I'm an anime protagonist. I love our glow up butters.
Huh? Huh? Why? How? I can't remember anything.
There is a way to auto advance the text.
Does that mean... Do I have... What was it called?
I forgot what the word amnesia is. Oh wait, no, I remember.
All right, calm down. Take a deep breath.
No, you just exhaled. You forgot to inhale. You gotta do the inhale bit. Okay, now he's doing the inhale bit. Pretty sure I made that exact joke the last time we played
I can't
this.
remember anything. Where am I? Who am I? Why can't I remember?
What am I? How am I?
Inside your pocket.
Huh?
Check Your belongings.
Who's there?
Inside my nature's pocket?
Am I
Or my clothes
hearing
pockets?
things too? I lost my memories and now I'm hearing things. What's going on? Ow!
Nice. There's some War and Peace for you.
Now, I can't catch a break. Check my belongings.
Maybe we stop sitting underneath the falling books. How about that?
An envelope. Notice. World Detective
Your
Organization.
noticing of this
Human
notice
Resources.
has been noticed.
Dear Yuma Cocoa Head, you are hereby dispatched to the Special Autonomous Zone of Kanai Ward. Dispatch duration indefinite.
That seems
Use
like
the
banishment,
enclosed
but
ticket
okay.
to board the Amaterasu Express to Kanai Ward. Rendezvous with the master detectives on site. Upon arrival, proceed to the Nocturnal Detective Agency, World Detective Organization, Kanai Ward Branch. There you will receive further instructions.
Right, let's
Go
go.
forth, proud detectives. Eliminate all mysteries from this world.
All mysteries?
Yuma
Are we physicists?
Cocoa Head? That's my name? Thinking on it, I guess that sounds right.
Is it? Cocoa Head.
That's right. I finally remember.
Is that like shit?
My
Is that
name
like
is
shithead?
Yuma. I'm Yuma Cocoa Head.
Okay. You know we're a detective with our question mark hair and our detective lenses for irises.
But what's this about a world detective organization? It sounds significant. Am I a part of it? If that's the case, am I a detective?
Seems legit. Unless we're part of the Master Detective
I
Archives.
guess these kind of look
Or the
like
World
a detective's
Detective-
clothes.
The World Detective Organization's IT department.
Seems I was
That's
supposed
us.
to get on a train, or at least I think so.
Or we're the practice suspect.
Master detectives? Am I one of them? Could there be someone who knows me on the train? Here's the ticket. Let's check the schedule.
Right now.
Hey, it's almost time. Well, I should get on that train. I'll find out more about myself if I meet someone who knows me. Why are there so many umbrellas? The label reads, Lost Items Temporary Storage.
People lose a lot of umbrellas here. Something in the back, but I can't get through. This stuff might fall if I try to move it. I better not go back. There's something. Maybe there's an Easter egg at the back. Yes, I can't see it.
Bags, hats, and books. A lot of stuff has been placed here.
But the books that fell on my head. They're all on the floor now. Little robot.
A toy robot? It looks sturdy. The label says lost items.
I feel like this whole thing is lost items. This doesn't really help for, you know, storing things if everything has the exact same label.
This is...
There's a cardboard box here. I can peek inside through the hole. But it's too dark to make anything out. And hopefully nothing pokes itself back out. Okay, well, let's get out of here.
I get it. The place where I was sleeping was in fact...
Well, you can see it there. Station's lost and found. Gym storage, a pawn shop.
That's right. I've been sleeping in a station's lost and found section.
But why?
But why was I sleeping here? Did I faint? Or was I attacked?
Were we sleeping
If
here?
so,
Or
then who did it?
were we just birthed into the world
Attention
here?
passengers departing this station direct to Kanai Ward on the Amaterasu Express.
Move your ass.
Please board immediately. The train will depart soon.
I have to get on that train. I better hurry.
Sure, he knows exactly which platform to go to as well. With his amnesia. We're loading again. Excuse me. Pardon me. Coming through. Yep. That's a fancy train. Made it.
Oh, made it in time.
Thank you for choosing the Amaterasu Express Direct to Kanai Ward.
You're welcome, robot
Our
voice.
train utilizes Amaterasu Corporation's state-of-the-art technology for an automated, safe, and comfortable service.
All at the
There
same
is
time,
no
right?
crew aboard the train. Thank you for your understanding and support.
Going to sell me
Automatic?
overpriced sandwiches.
So nobody's driving this thing.
This train has 5 cars. It will operate non-stop to its destination. Food and beverages are available in Car 2.
Alright, let's get our ass to car 2.
Restrooms are available in Car 1 and Car 5. In case of an emergency,
Don't have
visit
one,
the backup
'cause there's no
control room in
staff.
Car 3 and contact Control Headquarters via the intercom. We hope you enjoy your trip aboard the Amaterasu Express on your journey to Kanai Ward.
So there are 5 cars. This must be car 1 at the front. I better find the other detectives and meet up with them.
First, food. First, look around. Inspect things.
There's a warning on the door.
Don't open this,
Please keep
you
your
crazy
hands clear
person.
of the doors. For your safety, doors will remain locked while the train is in motion.
Right? Probably important to know.
It's a map of the train. The first
that's
and last cars can control the train. The rest are passenger cars.
Okay, so we're in the first car. First car has toilet.
It's a map of the train.
Yeah, I know. Don't turn it off this time. Restroom, an infirmary as the main control room. Second car is just the dining. Third car is beds and another control room. Fourth car is all just beds. Fifth car is another infirmary and a restroom. Okay, so car 1 and 5 are the same. I guess makes sense because they're at the start and the end of the train.
It won't open. I guess that's obvious. And this is the front car. The nose of the train is just beyond it. If it opened, I could fall off.
It'll be funny.
It says main control room A. The door's locked. It won't open. There's a driver's seat inside, but no one's there. The machine appears to be functioning. That must be the automatic operation device.
Eat. Okay. Turlet.
There's a sink and toilet inside. This must be the restroom. There's no one inside it right now.
Perfect time for me to take a massive dump, so.
Excuse me?
Anyone there? Guess there's no one here. Take a dump.
I knew it.
Looks like there's no one in here. If I want to find the detectives, I should try somewhere else. Restroom windows look fixed in place. Sorry, the restroom window looks fixed in place, so it can't be opened. See any of the detectives through the window. Time to move on. I have other things to check. I have detective points to collect. I have no reflection. I'm a vampire. I can see my reflection in the perfectly polished mirror. No, you can't. What are these lies? What is this lie you're telling me, video game? I'm still not used to it. Is that really my face? Why am I so short? Was my head always this bulbous?
I see a clean-looking bed. This is probably the infirmary. It's locked, but there's no one inside.
No. Could be. Alright, well, we're not getting in there. Another map.
It says main control room B. The door is locked and won't open. I see a driver's seat in there, but no one's inside.
Okay, so we got
There's
another
a machine,
control room.
but it's not on. Driver's seats on both sides of the train. I think that means they can go in either direction.
This train goes both ways.
Oh. I kinda sounded like a real detective there.
Good thing we're a master detective then.
Huh? Someone's there. I heard a voice behind the door.
Hey, other human beings! I'm not sure about this guy. There are other human beings. Hello, madam. Don't everyone all talk at once.
Excuse me. Are you with the World Detective Organization? You are, right? You're master detectives, aren't you?
We are. But who are you?
I'm wearing the same uniform. Clearly I'm also a master
with you.
detective.
I think I'm also a master detective of the World Detective Organization.
A boy like you? Master detective of the WDO?
Hey, look, I got it all where it counts.
It seems like it.
Seems like it.
Like hell, dumbass!
Huh?
Calm down.
Runt like you, a master detective?
What is he meant to be wearing on his face?
You're just shooting your mouth off. You look like a shriveled anteater.
His balaclava was in the washing machine for too long.
What's the meaning of this?
You got a lot of nerve posing as a master detective. You wanna die right here, right now?
Wait, please hear me out. Oh, right. I have proof that I'm a master detective.
Hmm.
A letter? From
Sure,
the
the
World
letter
Detective
proves it's
Organization?
you.
It's real. There's no mistake about it.
What?
Yeah,
Are you serious?
it's a real fake letter.
Looks like there's a reason behind this. Go ahead and tell us. I'll allow it.
Right, thank you. But there's really not much to explain.
You said you wanted to hear him. Yeah. You asked to be heard out.
And that's what happened.
Yep, amnesia. Yep,
Looks that way.
like every good anime
I
protagonist.
was hoping one of you would know who I am.
Apparently not.
That way it still makes sense for me to be in the world,
Hey,
but I
we're
also
on the
get to
same
act
team, but
as
no
the
one knows me?
audience
Then
surrogate.
who am I?
That's what I want to know. Besides, even if the letter is real, you may not be the right recipient.
Got a
Why do
good
you
point.
suspect me?
Why not?
There is a reason why. But first, do you know what the World Detective Organization is all about?
Detecting things?
A little bit? I
Detectivizing?
think I remember a little.
Doing some
Or
detecting?
not.
Guess not. So you called yourself a member without even knowing.
Yes, sorry.
Well, I suppose it's a master detective's duty to shepherd the lost.
Is it? I
Very
assume
well.
a master
I'll
detective's
tell you.
duty is to be a master
Maybe
detective.
you'll regain your memories after hearing what I have to say.
Thank you.
I doubt it, somehow. Okay. People to talk to. Notebook menu. Case files. It's still called Massacre on the Amaterasu Express. Massacre hasn't happened yet. I guess. Yuma awoke in a room at the train station with amnesia. In his possession was a notice from the World Detective Organization that stated his name and orders to be dispatched to Kanai Ward, so he hurried onto the Amaterasu Express just as it departed. On the Amaterasu Express, there were evidently a number of master detectives who could be considered Yuma's colleagues. Right. Where we're at. Yuma Coco Head, us, allegedly, height 150 centimeters. It's pretty short. Weight 45 kilograms, that's pretty light. Blood type unknown, birthday unknown. Likes detective novels. How do you know he likes detective? He has amnesia. He likes amnesia. Sure. Title, Master Detective? Talent? Unknown? Master Detective with amnesia. A small build is unsuitable for physical confrontation. A lack of self-confidence results in a tendency to frequently complain. However, he possesses a strong sense of justice and selflessly tries to help anyone in need. How do you know that? He has amnesia. Various glossaries. I don't think we'll go through all of these. Also, I think it is keeping stuff from the other save file. That's not great. Talk to the detective with animal ears. First, I'm going to talk to these other people. Hey, what's up? Good talk.
What?
Okay. Nobody gonna talk to me until I talk to him?
Oh.
What is it? Yeah, I think that's what we're getting happening here. Ellipses. Alright then, animal guy.
Listen up.
Furry.
The World Detective Organization
He's in casual furry mode, it's just the hat.
an extra-legal, extra-privileged organization devoted to eradicating the world's unsolved mysteries.
Okay, that's the X-Files.
Their branches exist throughout the world, and their investigations are handled by master detectives.
UN-sponsored X-Files.
As of now, there are roughly 1,000 master detectives in the WDO. All have powers specializing in investigative work.
Powers, huh?
Powers?
They are supernatural
Like
powers
super
used in
strength or
investigation,
A massive dick?
known as forensic fortes.
I don't know how that would help an investigation.
People who develop talents such as clairvoyant or mind reading. They train at the organization to harness these special powers, which aid in their investigations. Those who manage to gain a forte are recognized as master detectives and given a detective deed.
That's it? That's all? You just have to be
Which
born with a
means
magic power
if
and you're a master detective?
It should say so on your license.
Does it not require you to
Detective?
train to be a detective, no?
It's an identification card. Check your pockets.
I don't have one.
Gasp.
If you don't have a detective deed, you ain't one of us. Even if you got one, I'd suspect it's fake anyway.
Then why does it matter that I don't have one?
Oh, hold on. I'm not trying to trick anyone.
Pardon me.
Yes.
He seems to be the only one accused of being an imposter. But how about the rest of you?
Yeah. Let's go with her interpretation.
If you require he has some sort of proof, then the same would apply to everyone here.
The hell did you just say?
You heard her. Prove you're a master
She's
detective.
right. Everyone here has just met for the first time. Naturally, we would doubt one another.
Huh? First time? So, you guys don't know each other?
So nobody's going out with
Master
the
detectives
punk
rarely
girl.
meet together. We each
Nice.
travel the world on our own, solving cases.
Okay, that's great. I'm gonna go talk to her now.
I've never seen so many gathered together for a case like this. We thought all of the summoned members had shown up and were about to start introductions. then you walked in.
Oh, that's some good timing.
I see.
Well, let's start the introductions. We'll include the tardy one as well.
Hey, you know my name.
What? You still want to do introductions? With the imposter too?
Stop being sus.
It's vital for us to ascertain each of our identities moving forward. All the more reason due to this perplexing circumstance.
What perplexing
circumstance?
What
What
perplexing
do you mean by
circumstance?
Now, let's begin.
Okay, now everybody has something to say. All right, old man.
I am
Old man is
Sange Eraser.
probably like 30.
I come from a detective agency on the front lines, far from here.
What front lines? The front lines of what? Zangi Eraser.
Perhaps you expect an introduction, but I have nothing to say.
Okay, that does speed the stream along.
Past
Thanks,
melt
appreciate
like
it.
ice in an evening's drink. That's how I live my life.
So
My
you also have
forte
amnesia?
is Thoughtography. I can transcribe images from my memory onto electronics. That's all for me. There's no need for any further explanation.
In what? He can take photographs with his brain?
Clearly something extraordinary about him.
He has got a weird eye patch and a face tattoo. Okay. I get a profile on him? Did. Zangi Eraser. How old is he actually? Oh, it doesn't. You don't get his actual year. Height 200 centimeters. He's over 6 foot. It's pretty tall. It's quite a bit over 6 foot. 88 kilos. He's pretty skinny for 200 centimeters. Blood type A. Birthday June 14th. Likes whiskey. Spelled wrong. Dislikes modern cell phones. It does his power for him, I guess. The Master Detective is forte is thoughtography. One of the Master Detectives Juma met on the Amaterasu Express. Outwardly a mild-mannered old man, he has the solemn expression of a battle-hardened veteran and the air of a killer. He was once a military detective involved in espionage. What's he do? Right, angry man.
I'm Mayfex Logan. I'm from the detective branch in the eastern slums.
The eastern slums of where? He has very angry eyes. I'm not sure if that's a face tattoo or a vein.
They call me a master detective now, but I'm originally a broke, illegal immigrant. When I was a kid, I was in an upstanding home, living an upstanding life. My parents were lawyers who never tolerated injustice. They should have left well enough alone with that local mafioso.
Okay, he's really giving it the
Because they went
life
after
lesson.
him, they were murdered.
Or life
Their
life
necks
story.
were cut open, right in front of me.
Okay, so he's Batman.
That's awful.
I ran away to protect myself and jumped on a ship at the port.
What port?
I didn't know where the ship was going. That was the moment I threw away my past and my home.
It doesn't sound like you've thrown away your
I
past.
drifted to
You
the
just
slums.
brought it up
Did
immediately when I
everything
talked to you.
could to survive. I managed
Everything?
to survive until now.
Even
Thanks
sex
to
stuff?
luck. With my natural talents, I was able to become a detective. But I also wanted revenge.
Revenge. Thought you
Can't
threw your past
stand
away.
Evil. But even if you ain't evil, I'll show no mercy to those who stand in my way.
What if I just-
can't figure out the
what if I just
difference
stand
between
over
the
here?
Good guys and the baddies. Then I just beat up both of them. Kill or be killed is
I
my
thought you said you
motto.
couldn't stand evil. That sounds pretty evil.
He looks scary, but that's not all. I think there's a deep sadness within him.
No,
I can't share
it's
details
anger.
about my forte. Just know it's kind of like radar.
That's all you're going to tell us?
Yes.
You got a problem with that, you tiny runt?
Yeah, actually.
Not at all.
You sure are a frail-looking kid, aren't you?
Oh, I'm not just frail looking.
And pale to boot. Like disaster's got its claws on you.
I'm pale. Your eyeball
Sure
vein
nothing
is
weird
clearly
is
visible from across the room, and he says I'm the pale one.
Way.
A detective's gotta be tough. How about a little training? First, you'll need to get used to stab wounds. We'll start with an ice pick, then scissors, then a fruit knife. No thanks. Don't be shy.
Do you think an ice pick would be worse than scissors?
No, really? I'm fine.
Too bad.
Why don't we start with you? Why don't you show us how it's done? Stab yourself with an ice pick in the face. No, baby.
Hey, young man.
Young man. Ugh,
Me?
harsh.
That's right. Come here. Stand before me.
I am standing?
Why? Whoa. Huh? What's going on?
Oh my god, third base.
I'm measuring you.
Or as a footstool?
Stay still for just a second. I'll be quick.
It's usually a lot bigger than that.
Thank you. That was quite educational.
I'm just nervous.
That outfit fits you well. My name is Melanie Goldmine. My home is rather far north from here. Up there is a branch with detectives adept at spiritism.
I think that's also
I
a
was
face
also
tattoo.
active there as a medium.
Is it meant to be teeth? Everyone has very strange irises. Couldn't tell what the old man's iris looks like.
A medium?
I can summon the souls
Extra
of the dead
medium?
by using my body as a vessel.
Okay.
Summon a soul?
In what way?
Can you summon anyone who has died? Like, for example, the victim of a crime?
Yes, of course. But there is one condition. I require the clothes that person wore while they were still alive.
So you had to strip
Only by
them.
wearing their clothes can I summon their soul. Hence why my powers
Okay.
don't work on people smaller than me, or if the person is far bigger. Overall, the size must match.
Really? Couldn't you tailor it so that
I
it would
can't abide
work?
outfits with no fashion sense. Filthy, reeking clothes are always out of the question.
Okay, so if they've just died,
That
they
sounds
probably
more like
shit
a
themselves.
preference than a condition.
So she can't really wear them.
Clothes make a man. They reveal all about one's livelihood. Like skin worn over skin.
What if
That's
she
what
wanted
clothes are all about.
to, like,
Consider
summon
that
someone
when
who was
compared to bare skin,
quite a bit
clothing
fatter than
has a
her?
greater
She just have to
surface area
gorge
seen
for a
by
couple of
other
days.
people.
Well, a lot more than a couple of days.
Clothes
put
are
on
an
the weight.
expression of a person's identity and originality. You ever think about how you've never heard of ghosts being naked?
That's not true.
Ghosts wear clothing
See that
because
naked
those
ghost every night.
clothes are a part of their identity.
Now that you mention it,
That's why, despite your amnesia, I can tell the kind of person you are just by looking at the clothes you wear.
I'm wearing a uniform.
really?
I'm in fact wearing the same uniform as
Your
you.
uniform is undoubtedly an official one supplied by the WDO. And I found it fits you perfectly after measuring your size.
Okay,
I
but
don't think it could possibly belong to someone else.
I mean, I could have a twin.
Which means I really am a master detective? Am
Or
I
just
one
someone
or
who's the same
not?
build as me.
I can't figure it out without my memory coming
It's like,
back
no,
to me.
we don't make uniforms for children,
That's
so
all I have
this
to
had to
say.
be specially
I'm
made
the
for you.
medium detective Melanie. Nice to meet you all.
Okay.
An introduction.
Yeah, that's what I'm here for.
Introduce myself.
When you're ready.
A subjective observation of one's own self-image, explained objectively.
Yes.
Are you okay?
Did I do something that caused you concern?
You appear to be
No,
speaking your inner
it's
monologue.
just you seem to
Out-
be having
outer
difficulty
wise.
introducing yourself.
I rarely have a need to do so, so I was considering what approach to take.
Go with humorous.
After all, is there such a thing as a self in the first place?
Oh no. Don't do this to me.
All I am.
It's
is
a Wednesday
bundle of
evening.
nervous
I don't need
tissue
this.
Reacting to external stimuli. If I had to, I guess I'd call myself Poochie Lavman.
Really? If you had to? I mean, you could call yourself anything. She's got D's for irises. Got her eyes on the D. I actually think they're
So,
musical
name's
notes.
Poochie, then.
Her eyes are just lidded.
Names are meaningless. A method of arbitrary labeling.
Yeah, you can see
for
it there in the
self-recognition.
art.
Symbols for categorization, nothing more. To that end, it serves the same purpose as a detective deed, or so I, Poochie, believe.
You just refer to yourself in the third person.
She seems a bit odd.
Most of the World Detective Organization's work is investigating unsolved mysteries. I was trusted with many bureaucratic investigations. My clients are mainly enterprises and politicians.
So she has what appear to be
Depending
musical
on the
notes for
client,
irises.
I use my
and
forte
headphones.
to see if the transaction party is
So I
trustworthy.
guess it's some kind of audio thing.
My forte is known as audio aptitude.
Well, that was
When I
that certainly
concentrate,
makes
I
that
can
up.
hear anything from distant whispers, footsteps.
Okay,
and
she has
even
super hearing. I
heartbeats.
couldn't remember if she had the super
No
hearing.
one is safe to speak of their secrets.
Although I
when
really should have noticed
Poochie,
with the headphones and
am.
the. Anyway, I thought it was her or
Then
the
did you
angry
hear
guy.
Anything suspicious at the station? Maybe we can figure out what happened to me.
Unfortunately, unless I focus my efforts on listening, I'm unable to hear things far away.
Oh, I see.
Constantly listening in on all sounds leads to a sensation of my physical boundaries within reality dissolving away. My already tenuous sense of self starts to vanish, which is why I tend to close my ears unless I'm using my powers.
Well, that explains the
Being
headphones.
blessed with powers sure comes at a price. Did she always act in such a strange way? Or did it develop after she obtained her forte?
Well, I'm sure being
Regardless, she
surrounded by
definitely has a distinct
business
air about
shits
her.
probably didn't help.
That is all I have to say about myself.
Oh,
It's fine.
this part of her seems a bit more normal.
How young is she? Doesn't give the actual ages of any of them. Aphex Logan. Height 181 centimeters. Just over 6 foot. Weight 73. Oh, everyone is super skinny. The type AB, birthday up soon, December 21st. Likes basketball. Okay, was not expecting that. Dislikes rogues with no sense of justice. So he dislikes himself because he just beats up everybody. Okay. Master Detective, his forte is life detection. You say it was radar. One of the Master Detectives Yuma met on the Amaterasu Express, a rude, moody, and violent-looking man who indiscriminately shouts at everyone around him. In actuality, he's a hard-working, decent person from the slums who worked his way up from nothing. Citation needed. He just said that's what he was. Elmy Goldmine, height 185 centimeters, weight 62 kilos. Very skinny. Blood type B, birthday September 28th. Likes beautiful, heartwarming clothes. Dislikes ugly, non-heartwarming clothes. Okay. Her forte is spiritism. One of the Master Detectives Yuma met on the Amaterasu Express, a glamorous woman with a keen intellect behind her flamboyant appearance. As a fashionista whose mind is often focused on clothes, she appraises other people's figures and is quick to point out their flaws. It's like anyone with a body type that would suit her favorite outfits. She Lavman, 158 centimeters. Be taller than us? Yes. Weight 46 kilos. Blood type O. Day March 25th. Likes classical music. Sense. Dislikes loud people. Makes sense. Forte audio aptitude. Despite her childlike appearance, she has machine-like composure and mental processing speed. Unless she is attracted to you, I guess. When she does show emotion, it can be surprisingly intense. She doesn't socialize well, and perhaps because she avoids communication, is awkward when shown kindness. Okay. Is that what that is? Is a kindness to pick up her wallet for her? And last guy.
I'll go first.
You went last,
Allow
actually.
me to introduce myself. I am Zilch Alexander.
What's he got? Does he have swastika irises?
I'm from the Southern Forest Preserve District's detective agency. They call me Nature's Mediator.
I mean, you know, like, the symbol has
I love people,
other
nature,
meanings
and
before
the harmony
World War
between
II,
them.
but
However,
kind of really
there
only
are
has the one
times
meaning
when
now.
some would attempt to ruin that harmony. My specialty is in handling those people. Have you heard of the chain of mysterious murders surrounding the dam construction at Souls Lake?
Did you kill them? Did you
Rumor
help the
has it
beavers
that
kill them?
One by one, everyone involved with the dam's construction died, all cursed by a sunken ritual site.
They were all killed by the
It
dire
was a
beaver.
once-in-a-century difficult case. The one who solved it was none other than myself.
Zilch
There
Alexander.
wasn't much to it. The culprits were locals who wanted the rights to the dam for themselves.
And I guess it wasn't a once in a
The
lifetime,
strange part
once
is
in a
that
thousand
all
years,
52
whatever.
Villagers were in on it. They all kept their lips sewn shut to protect the secret. I'll let you figure out what that means. When harmony
Huh?
between man and nature is disrupted,
Does he mean
disaster
literally?
strikes. That is one thing I have learned as a detective.
Nature's mediator. He does look like a good detective.
Was he? Just because he's
Though
wearing
he
glasses?
suspected me, he still gave me a fair chance to explain myself.
Or
He
he's
looks
the
a bit
imposter?
intense,
As he
but
literally
maybe he's
has
a good
bad
person.
guy eyes.
I'll describe my forte as well.
Okay.
I'm uncomfortable exposing classified information regarding investigators, but this is an emergency. My forte is animal investigation.
He knows whether it's a
I
boy
can
dog
control
or a girl
animals
dog.
as I wish, and recruit them for my inquiries. Quite fitting for the philanthropist that I am.
And if you can control animals, can
Though
you control
useful in many ways,
people?
I mainly use it to gather intel. It allows me to survey a target while remaining.
What do you mean you mainly use it? What else do you use it for?
As a basic rule, I can only control four-legged mammals. Less intelligent animals are easier to control.
I mean, we only call these
I often
arms
use
as a
mice.
semantic.
They're the perfect animals for
They
undercover
would technically still be
investigations.
legs as well.
Unfortunately, I can't show it off right now, because there aren't any mice on this train.
You know,
Not only is he a good detective,
I guess because his
but he
powers
also
don't
has
work.
those powers. He really is impressive.
He's also just telling you
That
these
is
things.
all from
Could mean anything. He could have
With
picked a
love,
power that could
I
not
yield
possibly.
to the next person.
He couldn't prove. You were the last one. Okay, guy with literal evil eyes.
Hello
Hi.
there.
Oh there. Hey, Mel. Yeah. Height 181 centimeters, weight 66 kilos, blood type A, birthday October 4th. Makes him Virgo, I think. Likes animals, makes sense. Dislikes destruction of nature, makes sense. Forte, animal investigation. One of the master detectives Yuma met on the Amaterasu Express, he is fastidious, conceited, and patronizing. Yep, well, I got all of that, alright. With a tendency toward leading the conversation and moving things along in a logical order, or guiding the conversation, as one might think. Okay, so we've been introduced to the gang. So we're on the Amaterasu Express to catch everybody up. We have amnesia because we are an anime protagonist, therefore can't remember anything. We are potentially a member of... Hello, gang. We are potentially a member of the World Detectives Organization. We are on a train headed to Kanai Ward, and we have just met other members of the World Detective Organization that we were supposed to meet up with, and they've all been introduced. We've got secretive old guy, we've got unnecessarily angry guy, we've got sexy fashion lady, we've got very quiet reserved girl, and we've got guy with literal swastikas for eyes, who's definitely the bad guy. Like, come on. Sherlock Poirot? Sherlock and Poirot included? Possibly. We're on... Okay, so hang on. Does it say the chapter name? Is it in case files? It's called Massacre on the Amaterasu Express. So, you certainly got a bit of Poirot in there. Alright, Zilch.
Lastly, it's your turn, Yuma.
I don't know.
Aside from having amnesia,
what part of amnesia did you not
is there
get?
anything else we should know about?
I'm the shortest here.
I
We just
still can't
checked.
remember anything.
It's the new, oh yeah,
Really
it's the
are
Orient
a
Express,
master
exactly.
detective. Then you should have some sort of forte.
My forte is being pathetic.
I have no idea.
I couldn't be more of a
Oh, man, are
detective.
you sure
I
you
have
don't remember?
magnifying glasses
How about the kind of
for
clothes you
irises,
usually wear?
and I have a
Or
question
brands you
mark
like?
haircut.
You only inquired about clothing.
But that's her thing. Loves
Maybe
clothes.
you'll remember after a few punches to the head.
Seems the opposite of remembering.
Hold on!
Aphex, stop that. If you knock him out, he won't be able to speak.
Well, that's not true. I could speak in
The
my...
perplexing circumstances
Talk in a coma.
may have something to do with his memories.
That's right, I was wondering about that. What do you mean by perplexing circumstance?
It means difficult situation.
Did something happen?
Don't things
Well-
things typically do happen.
Something unexpected has occurred on our trip. The number of people is off.
Oh.
The number of people?
One too few, right?
I,
One too
Hoochie,
few, right?
heard from the World Detective Organization that the number of master detectives on the train was
7.
precisely 5.
Shit.
5?
Impostore!
2, 3,
Come on, you can count faster than this, Yuma.
4, 5,
Hey, there you go, there's 5. Great.
6.
Oh wait, shit.
There's 6 of us!
I also heard from the WDO that 5 master detectives will gather on board.
Well, this is a problem.
Hence why when you called yourself a master detective, I was honestly surprised.
I knew this job wouldn't be easy, but there's already a mystery before us. This is getting exciting.
Calm down, old man. Not good for your
It's
heart.
obvious what's going on. There's an imposter among us.
Somebody is sus.
It's not me!
What chores were you doing for the last meeting? I was doing
How
wires.
about we contact the WDO and find out? It could be a mistake.
Yeah, cool, do that. They just have my name on
It's
file.
no use. I can't reach them.
Of course.
There's no signal here.
We're on the most technologically advanced train I've ever seen. But there's no internet.
Obvious. I'm the most suspicious.
Those are some crazy
Especially with
boots
my
Zilch just
amnesia in
got
this
on.
Situation.
Bright red soles.
Could I be the imposter? And I just can't remember?
I miss
None of
I
this
miss
is
Among Us.
clear.
Alright.
Among Us VR is out on PlayStation VR
And
now.
since you're all clueless,
I haven't
I'ma
seen
tell
anybody
you
play
about
it, though.
Extra sharp deduction.
You may speak. I'll allow it.
I didn't really need your
Why would
permission.
I need your permission? Whatever. Way I see it, the runt here ain't the imposter.
Oh, okay, good. Cause it's you?
It'd be boring if the most suspicious one is the culprit.
I mean, Occam's razor, it should be the most suspicious one.
The memory loss is a side effect of the attack.
I'm not sure if VR is. I mean, I would assume it
Would they
is
attack Yuma?
cross-compatible with people playing
Pretend
flat.
to be a master detective and replace the runt
Otherwise,
on
it
the
would be
train.
extremely limiting
The plan was going smoothly.
to need that
Runt
many people
suddenly
who
woke
have
up.
VR and can just jump into a game.
He got on the train right before it departed, and the results stand before us. Obviously, the imposter miscalculated. Laurent's gotta be tougher than he looks.
Oh, that's a surprisingly proper deduction. And I thought you'd be the most useless one here.
But he is a detective,
Why,
a master detective, in fact.
In other words, I was knocked out of the station because someone attacked me? But I don't think I've been injured.
You have amnesia, Yuma.
Excuse me. My deduction is slightly different.
Let's hear it. I'll allow it.
Nobody needs your
Stop acting
permission.
like we need to get your permission.
Exactly.
I suspect that the entire situation is a test designed by the World Detective Organization.
No, not a test. I didn't study.
A WDO exam officer has disguised themselves as a member and is ascertaining our skills here.
We just determined that they just make you a master detective if you have a superpower. Like, that's it.
Me?
It's separate, I read.
Exam officer?
That's not great. I mean, I get why it would be, but
I don't care.
I thought
if
they
it's
might have
WDO or
tried to make it
If you want to
crossplay.
me, I'll show you what I got.
What are you trying to do?
For now.
He's trying to
I'll
dare
check
the
see if
imposter
there
to
are
get
other
out.
Uninvited guests. I wouldn't want any accomplices lurking about.
And how are you going to do that?
Like this.
Like this.
Oh, he actually did. Okay.
Let's go.
Let's go! Scanning. Okay. Why does he have angle brackets for irises? That one doesn't make sense.
What was that? A weird feeling overcame my whole body.
The magnifying lens makes sense, right?
No
Detectives
signs of the enemy.
stuff. And Poochie's
Turns
music
out there
note
really are just six
irises
of us on
make
this
sense.
train right now.
Since it's all, her power is all sound
What did you
based.
do?
And
I
I don't
used
know
my
about
forte,
Zilch, but he has
life
swastika
detection.
irises, so I assume he's the bad guy.
I can detect life
He's-
in a
he's gotta
50-meter
be the
radius
imposter,
and pinpoint
really.
its location. The
It's
mechanism
crossplay, but
is a
between
trade
VR
secret,
only. Okay.
But I can say without a doubt that we're the only ones on this train.
Talk all you
I gotta
want,
play with randos.
but
I
who
can't
can
play with
verify
randos.
that you're not lying.
He'll eject me immediately.
We're never gonna get anywhere if you start doubting everything. Use your own damn powers to figure it out then.
He can't. His powers don't work on the
see.
train.
So fortes come in handy at a time like this. In
So
that
Aphex
case,
has discovered
there's someone else
that
with a power that can confirm if other
there are no
passengers
other
are on board.
living people on the train. And we did know that the train is automated. But there's no staff. There's no driver and so on. So it's just us. Unless there's a zombie or a vampire or something, then I don't know. Who knows? It's anime. There could be. I'll get you a VR. Okay, fair enough.
About your power.
I get you a meta quest. You'll have to
I
get a
can only
Facebook
project
account to
my
use
own
it. But
memories. Unfortunately, I can't show things I
I actually
myself
have one.
don't know.
Should see if I can make
In other words,
Mungus work on
I
it.
cannot tell if there are other passengers besides us.
Oh. Zange's thoughtography power probably isn't helpful right now.
Sure isn't. Poochie's is though, but I'm gonna talk to everybody else first.
Melanie, could your powers be used to
Selling
see
your
if
soul.
anyone
I
else
know,
is on
I kind of
board?
want a Meta Quest 3.
No way.
The fact that
Not
it
unless
requires a
there's
meta
someone
account is
dead in
making
one
me
of
go,
the
"Ugh, don't wanna.
But even if they were,
Gross.
their clothing would still need to be a match for me.
Melanie's medium powers won't work here.
Oh, she has possibly the most restrictive powers out of everybody's. Like, Erasers is probably the most useless, because it's... If you have a phone, his power is kind of pointless. Zilch's power requires animals to be around, and he just said there are no animals on the train, so he can't do anything.
Could you use your forte to prove Aphex's claim?
That's not possible. With no animals to control here, it's difficult to conduct any sort of investigation on the train.
Okay, we'll ignore that human beings are
Unless you're
technically
hiding
animals.
a mouse inside your pocket. Then we can talk.
That's not not a mouse. I'm just happy to see you, Zilch.
Zilch's powers to control animals can't be used here.
Okay, and Aphex just used his powers, so we need to prove. What about you, Poochie?
Poochie, would it be possible for you to verify what Aphex said is true?
Yes. I, Poochie, was contemplating it at the moment.
Still referring to yourself in the third
Someone's
person.
hiding, my audio aptitude is able to detect their breathing and heartbeats. Shall I try?
What if they're not breathing? What if they're...
Yes, please.
What if their heart has stopped?
Hey, what's with the gloomy little girl? Don't tell me she's motion sick.
You were standing right here. You heard what she
She's using her
said.
audio aptitude to check if there are other passengers.
Oh, really? That's
I bet it's
great.
really hard
Go
if you
for
keep
it.
talking
It'll
too.
prove I'm right.
Shut.
Huh?
Shut up.
Shut up, you brain-dead idiots! Pardon me. Would you mind quieting down further? I need to concentrate.
Pardon me, you shitheads. Shut up. Is she gonna be able to hear over the train tracks? Alright, well, everybody has a heartbeat, so that's good. Hey, can she not hear her own heartbeat? A zombie. The switch. It needs to load after that.
This sensation. I felt it when Aphex used his powers. Somehow, it feels like I can hear what Poochie hears.
Okay. It's starting to seem like our forte is
Does no one else hear it?
the ability to
What's
sense
going on?
other people's fortes.
I finished. I cannot hear the heartbeats of anyone besides the 6 of us here. Though one could hold their breath, they still cannot stop their heart from beating.
Oh yeah? Well, I've
In other
been
words, there's no one
working
else on this train. I, Poochie,
for 20 years of my life now, I assure you.
See? I
My
told
heart
you.
stopped beating a long
Sorry
time
for calling
ago.
you gloomy earlier, little girl. You know, I'm glad you've confirmed my findings, but aren't our powers kind of the same?
No. She
I
can hear
Hear
anything.
heartbeats from 500 meters away.
So you're the useless one.
Hey, you need someone to have the exact same clothes as you. Besides, the real useless one is the old guy.
Moving on, we've now got proof from 2 master detectives. We can say for sure that there are no other passengers.
But
Though one may be a lying imposter,
it could
the
be one.
other's statement
What
can
if
still be
what if
trusted.
somebody jumped onto the train right now?
One of them.
After we've checked.
Imposter. But Aphex and Poochie both use their fortes. I could feel them using their powers, so I think it's safe to say both are master detectives.
Yeah, but they could be double agents or
But
something.
I'm the only one who can sense their powers. No one else seems to have the same experience. Why am I the only one?
Cause it's your forte. Come on, speed up here. You laughing at, old man? Come on,
What's wrong with you, old
let us in
man?
on the joke.
You gone senile or something?
Can you all hear that? The
Train?
sounds of a running train. The wheels of fate chugging along.
This is actually a maglev train,
In
but
the
okay.
same way, our fate continues to turn. This train will press on until we reach our destination.
Okay, what's your
No
point?
one can get off midway, including the uninvited 6th.
That's what you think.
Let's discover which of us is the caged bird in here.
Is that what we're doing?
My fading detective spirit is revitalized once again thanks to this burning mystery.
Isn't he kind of the odd one out anyway? He's not wearing a
Things are
uniform,
getting interesting.
and he's quite a bit older than everybody.
You're joking. What could the imposter even accomplish? We're all master detectives here.
Are you gonna detect your way
And
out of a
we
bullet?
don't know who the fake one is.
I deduce this bullet is coming directly for my eyeball.
Real deal. The gloomy girl detective also passes. She ain't no fake.
As I said, you could still be a master detective
So,
and an
How about
imposter.
the guy blowing smoke, huh? Why don't you go ahead and prove yourself with your forte? How about it, you four-eyed fox detective?
As I have
Is that
already
racist?
explained, my power involves animals. Without them, I can't use it.
So, you're fine being considered a suspect then?
You are free to think what you wish.
Okay, I will. I will think less of you.
Unfortunately, I can't prove myself either. Without a dead body, I can't use my powers as a medium.
Yeah, you heard her, Zilch. She needs a dead
Now
body.
we've got
Let's get to
two
it.
Suspects. How about you, old
3?
man?
4? 4 suspects.
I don't mind showing off, but it won't clear any suspicions. The sixth uninvited guest could possibly be a traitorous master
See?
detective
He knew.
with their own forte.
Zange.
That's true.
Could be a double agent.
There's no end to this! To hell with it! Everybody line up! I'll deck you one by one!
Okay, but you start with
Whoever
yourself.
passes out is safe, got it? The real deal. If you don't pass out in one hit, then you gotta be the imposter!
Doesn't make sense.
Calm down.
Knock yourself out
Let's
first.
do things logically, like the detectives we are.
Pardon me. I suggest we investigate this, starting with the motive for the imposter's infiltration.
Okay. Shits and giggles, I think.
The motive.
He's just having a laugh. That's
One
their motive.
possibility is that it's a test from the World Detective Organization.
They're the Joker. They're just here.
Are
They
there
just
any others?
chaos. That's it.
There are.
You may speak. I'll allow it.
Stop it.
100th time. Why would we need your permission?
The Amaterasu Corporation. They could be responsible for this.
Okay, we haven't really heard much
Your reasoning?
about the Amaterasu Corporation.
Someone has been tailing me for the past few days. It started after I was first assigned to Kanai Ward. Wherever I went, I could sense the presence of someone in the shadows, but I could never catch them in the act.
You sure it's
It
not
was
just
getting
your shadow?
annoying, so I tried to bait them out. I walked around town in my underwear, and at last they revealed themselves.
When did this happen?
Hold up.
Did you go by any CCTV accounts? just curious.
Something the matter?
Never mind. Continue.
I avoid solving problems with violence, so I was unable to apprehend them. However, I saw them escaping in one of Amaterasu Corporation's cars with my own eyes.
Why would Amaterasu Corp spy on you?
Why not?
Because they don't want Kanai Ward to be investigated. Perhaps this is the same situation. Which is why I think our uninvited sixth guest is a spy from Amaterasu. The spy has only one goal: to disrupt our trip to Kanai Ward.
Okay.
Hence why they are pretending to be a master detective among us.
Among Us? She's the imposter.
You believe
She said the name of the
Amaterasu
game.
is involved. Not impossible, though your reasoning is somewhat lacking.
Is
I
it
do
though?
not see how escaping in one of Amaterasu Corporation's cars is proof someone is a company spy. Well, that's fair.
Excuse me. You keep talking about it, but what's Amaterasu Corporation?
Oh yeah, amnesia. Right.
You kidding me? We gotta explain that too?
Yes. I am the
fine.
audience surrogate. You have to explain everything to
As
me.
we share information with one another.
All right. About Amaterasu Corp.
What is the Amaterasu Corporation?
In short, Amaterasu is a freaking huge company.
Okay, so it's Amazon.
You see their products practically everywhere in daily life.
Amazon.
They make everything from kids' toys to fighter jets.
Um,
Industrial goods, electronics.
Do Amazon make fighter jets?
Everything.
Maybe. Maybe we just don't know
Big
about it.
companies always got dark underbellies. With Amaterasu, there's smoke. There's a whole building burning down. That's a detective joke. Funny, huh?
No. Now that you've explained it, no.
Sure, I got it, thanks.
I'm saving my laughs for later. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna save them all up and then I'll laugh at the end.
We're heading to Kanai Ward. What does that have to do with Amaterasu Corporation?
It's fairly complicated, but Kanai Ward is essentially an Amaterasu autonomous zone.
Oh my god. Do we want an Amazon autonomous zone?
Previously,
Isn't that
Kanai
just
Ward was
Seattle?
just another regional city. But as it was being developed by Amaterasu Corp, the city itself transformed.
Actually, it's a bit like Detroit
Factories,
RoboCop,
research
the
labs,
OCP.
and affiliate companies were built. In no time, the whole place belonged to Amaterasu. As a matter of fact, Kanai Ward is essentially ruled by the Amaterasu Corporation. Political power has no influence.
Amnesia Among Us
Since
and
it's
these
so
secret
isolated,
ads. They're
no one
they're just
can
going A to
travel
Z
to and
on
from
video
Kanai.
games. They skipped a few.
Exactly.
They didn't like
Because
A
of
Way
that,
Out, I guess.
No information has been getting out, aside from rumors of unsolved cases. This has been going on for years, but the unified government has been turning a blind eye to the whole thing.
The unified
Amaterasu
government of
Corporation's
where?
influence
They haven't
affects
told
not
us where.
just
I
the
mean,
UG,
presumably it's
but
Japan,
the
but
entire
they haven't
world.
actually told us where in the world we're supposed to be.
Given the situation, the World Detective Organization couldn't wait any longer.
It was part of the game. I was
As a
playing my
result,
role.
Master
There was no
detectives are
betrayal.
gathering in Kanai Ward. And that's pure speculation, mind you. We won't know the full details until we arrive.
I see. Thank you very much. Speaking of, this train is called the Amaterasu Express, isn't it?
Yes. The Amaterasu
Yeah.
Express.
The Orange
is an
Express is
entirely
copyrighted, so we
driverless
can't
train
call it that.
developed by the Amaterasu Corporation. The WDO made arrangements to prepare it for arrival at Kanai Ward.
If they wanted us to
Normally,
investigate
it has no passenger
Amazon,
cars for the trip
why
to
would they put
Kanai
us on
Ward.
the Amazon
But
train?
they added ours as a special exception. It features enough passenger space for all of us and a lavish dining car. Quite the warm
I don't know.
welcome.
We'll have to check the tape on that.
A perfect setup to persuade us nothing is amiss.
I
in
was
Kanai
checking to see if my gun
Ward. By
worked.
the way, the windows and doors are completely locked until we arrive. They say it's for our safety, but I feel as though we're stuck in a big, moving coffin.
I mean, if they wanted to kill everybody, why
All the
wouldn't they
sash
just
windows are sealed, so they
blow
can't
up
be
the
opened.
train?
I, Poochie, included myself prior to the train's departure. Perhaps these measures were taken to prevent infiltrators or stowaways. Once it's en route,
Or they're gonna gas
the
us.
Amaterasu Express becomes a box that's impossible to enter or exit.
Hey, it's one of them locked door mysteries.
If you feel
Everybody
up to
loves
it,
them.
Why don't you take a look around? But you
No.
can't access the fifth car, the one at the end. The door appears to be broken and won't open.
Wow.
Broken?
Amazon product's broken.
Well, go ahead and see for yourself.
Okay,
Right.
I feel like we should all go together though. In one big
Does
group.
anything you heard sound familiar?
No. Well, I mean, yes, because
It feels like my first time hearing
we
about
played
any
this
of
part of
that.
the game before. But otherwise, no.
I see. It's all right. Just tell us if you do remember anything.
But if I was the imposter,
you.
I wouldn't.
He seems nice and all, but maybe he's the imposter.
Huh?
Huh?
Loading again.
Did someone just speak?
You?
No.
You a second ago?
What's wrong? You've gone pale.
You're just complaining I was. Am I
How
paler
about
than
we
I
have
was?
Something warm to drink and get some rest. Although we only seem to have coffee here.
Yes, I mean, I kind of. If I wanted to rest, it doesn't really work, but okay.
Do you drink it black? Or do you need some milk?
Front probably wants milk.
Look, okay, you go drink horrible black
How
coffee
old are
then.
you anyway?
Here you go. Drink up.
Can't tell from
Disgusting.
the way you dress.
Never mind him. Here, have a drink to warm yourself up.
Thank you.
Wow, that's a big cup. Is it? Hang on. Is it a
What was
big
that
cup?
voice
I mean, he
earlier?
has a
Any
giant
hearing
head.
things?
So it is kind of hard to tell if that's a
I
big.
have amnesia.
If that's
and
meant
now
to
I'm
be a
hearing
big
things.
cup of coffee as well.
What's happening to me? I wonder if it has something to do with the sixth person. Besides, who is this sixth uninvited guest anyway?
It's swastika eyes. It has to be. Come on. He has swastikas for eyes.
I should think about it a bit. Who is the most suspicious person here?
Well, me, because I have amnesia. But I'm not going to say me. Because it's definitely swastika eyes, guy. You and your big cups. You have very big cups. It's quite funny. I do like the Jack Skellington one. And the Pikachu one is pretty funny as well. I feel like swastika eyes is probably just... I mean, is this profiling? Maybe he's meant to have like... where did the symbol come from before? It's like Tibetan spiritualism or something? I mean, it's probably me, right? Amnesia and all that, but...
Zilch took on the leadership role immediately. Instead of simply taking charge, what if he was trying to manipulate us? Maybe I've already been manipulated. No matter how much I think about it, we have no proof of anything so far. If I really am a master detective, I could have some useful powers.
We've already discovered what your powers are.
I wonder if I
I'm on the hunt for more.
remember what
Okay.
those powers were.
You have room still?
Remembering
For
now
giant
won't do
mugs?
any good.
There it is again. I keep hearing that voice. Jeez, what's happening to me?
You're sweating a lot.
Hey, Runt!
Uh-huh.
Get over here. The old man is gonna show off his powers.
Zange?
Okay.
There is a chance that it's all a trick made to look like a forte. Let's observe him carefully and see.
Okay.
I've heard someone has used thoughtography to show the other side
Cups
of
in the
moon.
house to be outside.
Can you do that, Zange?
Photography to show the other side of the... We can't show the other side of the moon. It's rotationally locked.
Thoughtography, huh? Can you use it to show what historical figures wore day to day?
Unless he saw them, I don't think so. He's not that old.
Make it quick, old man. It should be no problem if you're a real master detective.
All right, let's see what you got.
Although I am reluctant to do so, I shall demonstrate my forte. You forced my hand. Otherwise, suspicions will continue to mount against me.
You're the one who just said that we could be
What's that?
traitors.
Cell phone?
Quiet.
He puts the Matrix in his phone? Loading.
There it is again. I can feel Zange using his forte.
As I've said before, my power is thoughtography. I can project my memories onto electronic mediums to generate and record footage. The recorded clip shows what occurred approximately 5 minutes ago. I suppose it's faster to simply show you.
Okay. So you take pictures.
That's definitely the scene that took place about 5 minutes ago.
I can only record.
Is that really 5 minutes ago?
3 seconds. Back in my prime, I was able to do 10.
Yeah, look, we all get older.
Also, as memories fade, the recorded footage will also fade.
Ah, what?
The rule of thumb
Why?
is that it lasts
It's
around
digital
48
data.
hours. But by copying it to another device before it fades, footage can be used as evidence during investigations and in court.
Pardon me, but are you sure this is thoughtography? It appears as though you captured footage from a hidden camera.
Or a not so hidden camera.
All you do is doubt everybody.
You probably have one
Be
on your face,
constructive
you know?
once.
The eye patch.
You think being suspicious isn't constructive? Don't you believe that the truth lies beyond all suspicion?
Yep, a detective's job is to suspect others.
What? It's to find the truth,
I'm
isn't it?
hearing things again.
Suspecting others is part of that.
My memories haven't returned, and the voices keep getting louder. It's giving me a
It's really just the one voice, really.
It's like my own body doesn't belong to me.
Uh-oh.
Young man, are you alright? You don't seem well.
Well, what gave it away?
I'm sorry. I feel a little dizzy.
I believe you should rest.
No, we all gotta rest in the same room.
Get your memories back.
No. If we split up,
The passenger rooms from car 3 and beyond are all full, so you should use car 1 at the front. I believe there's an infirmary in there.
it was locked though.
Should be easy to monitor from where we're at in the second car.
Monitor. You've got some nerve.
Will you be alright on your own? Or do you need some company?
Yeesh, get a grip, will ya?
No, wait. She said
Sorry.
to the company.
Huh?
Okay.
Did you say something?
Well, the old guy can go with you. Nah, that's not what I want.
No, it's nothing. I'm alright. I can get there by myself.
You idiot. You need to bring everybody with you. That way, nobody can be suspicious. We leave, everybody fucking dies. Well, I suppose if everybody dies, it's fine. Although not everybody wouldn't die, obviously, because somebody has to be the imposter, unless they kill themselves. Ugh, oh, my head. It's locked.
Wait,
It's locked.
There is.
You gotta find the key first. The key!
where's the
No,
key?
I'll just collapse here, it's
Is
fine.
it somewhere in the first car?
Okay, well, there's nothing else in the first car except the toilet. So unless somebody tried to flush the key.
It opened.
No, it might help if we just throw up. Uh-oh. Oh, now we have a reflection. Blah. I'm fine. I'm not fine. I was fine. Ugh. Fucking smashed the back of my head on that counter. And the rest of the game takes place in my coma.
Hey!
That. Leave me alone, I'm dying.
It's time to get up!
5 more minutes.
How long are
I'm
you
puking
gonna
the
sleep?
sink. He held it in.
Up, or I'll boom kill you!
Huh?
Huh?
Oh, too close.
so you can finally see cute little me.
It's
all
King Boo.
fruit.
He has a crown and everything. I remember King Boo being a lot bigger and less purple. Luigi's Mansion 4 is very strange. It's King Boo with horns. It's King Bowser? King Boozer? There we go. It's
What?
Boozer.
Huh? What is this thing?
How can you call me a thing when I'm so adorable? Well, aren't you?
Things can be
right?
adorable. Those sharp teeth aren't very adorable.
Talking. Not only am I hearing things, I'm seeing things too. I've completely lost it.
Snap out of it. You're my master, aren't you?
It looks like a Pokemon. It does kind of look like a Pokemon.
That's right.
It's got a bit of Gengar to it.
An intimate secret
And
pact
Bidoof.
just between us.
It has a Bidoof tooth.
Huh? What pact?
What? You've forgotten all about how we were so passionately bound together?
Oh my.
How cold of you! After I offered myself to you, and you alone!
Oh my.
You're so irresponsible. Take ownership of your actions.
Ever. I don't want any responsibility ever.
Kidding. Of course you forgot. That's part of the contract.
Seems convenient.
You don't get a death god
And
for free, you know.
and not legally in Death God. Hold
You
on.
gotta bring something to the table.
Wait, what did you just say? A death god?
Call me Shinigami.
Like the Death Note guy. Okay.
Death god sounds so ominous and creepy. That ain't my style, you know. I'm too cute for that. I was born too pure and innocent. That's why I prefer to go by Shinigami. Anyway,
Doesn't that just
that's my
mean
name.
Death God
Don't
in
worry.
Japanese?
Oh, okay.
I wonder what the
Come on, faster.
Japanese localization is. Because it would be like, Shinigami doesn't really suit me. That's why I prefer to go by
To me?
something.
Please, call me Shinigami.
Shinigami.
Yup. Of course, I'm 100% haunting you. I'm haunting you like your life depends on it.
Okay, it's just like my life depends on it though, right?
After all,
It doesn't actually depend on it.
Contract.
Can I read the contract, please?
That's what I wanted?
And for our sweet contract, you offered something in return.
Hope it wasn't my dick.
Offered?
I need that.
You mean...
You finally got it? You offered your own memories.
Oh, that's fine.
Tossed
You can
away
have
your
those, that's
entire
fine.
past and smashed our fates together.
That's why I have amnesia?
The euphoria from completing our contract made you pass out in that room. Even though you woke up, it took some time for me to take root in you.
Gross.
But I can talk to you now, which makes me happy. Not.
Which is it?
Probably the
Why
not part.
would I make a contract with you? Why did I offer my memories?
Sorry, but I
Feels
can't
like you
share the
should have
contract's
thought
details with
this
you.
through
Those are the rules.
before offering your memory. Why didn't you write something down? Just
You can do
write this stuff down.
contract.
Like your name and your
By the
address.
way, Master, something's been bothering me.
Like why I didn't make a note of any of this stuff before we signed the contract.
2 hours have gone by since you passed out.
Excuse me?
Huh? 2 hours?
Yep, and here I was, waiting for you to wake up. Admirable, right?
I could have woken me up
During
earlier,
that
but
time,
okay.
No one came to check on you.
Hmm.
They're all so cruel, you know? Maybe they forgot about you.
I mean, even with that,
Speaking of,
if they didn't care,
why
but
am I
also,
here?
this is the only toilet on the train.
Is this the restroom in the
So
first
no
car?
one's needed to go for 2 hours.
That's right. I felt sick at the dining
Seems
car,
unlikely.
so I was looking for the key to the infirmary.
You should watch your own health, Master.
There's meant to be one in the 5th car as well, but they said the door
When you feel
between
sick,
4 and 5
you
is
get
broken.
irritated too.
Your haunting presence is probably why I felt sick in the first place.
Hey, don't blame me. Anyway,
that black
you
coffee?
better hurry and take a look around.
She should have got some milk.
That's right. Where are the others?
Oh, they're dead. Definitely. It's been 2 hours. They're definitely dead. Oopsies. Why are you staring at the mirror? Are you the type of guy who admires himself until he dies of heartbreak? No. That's Adonis. I can see it in the mirror, and I can hear its voice. It's not a hallucination. You still don't believe me?
This place.
The landscape is passing by outside the window. Nothing looks familiar.
Well,
I mean, it looks like Ireland. You have no memories, Master, so of course none of it's familiar. I guess you're right. It's the door to a private room. Not locked, and there doesn't seem to be anyone inside.
you good?
Sure you don't want to open it to check? Maybe a homicidal maniac is hiding in there. There's no way. They would have had to step over my body. Okay, so why did nobody need to use the toilet for 2 hours?
Smoke? What's going on?
That's not a good sign.
It's me! How mysteriousful!
What? Weren't you watching over me the whole time?
I can't be separated from you. That should be obvious since I'm haunting you. All I saw was your dumb sleeping face in the restroom. I've no clue what happened outside.
What are we doing for 2 hours?
So what happened here?
Hey, look! There's smoke coming in through the cracks of the door!
Right. Is there a fire?
The infirmary?
Fire? So, it's burning?
No. It's one of those fires that doesn't burn.
Excited? We have to do something.
It's a fire extinguisher. We could start with that. Fire extinguisher. Okay, you can't use the fire extinguisher.
What's going on?
Gasp. Hey, his ears were fake.
Zilch, please wake up! Zilch! There's too much smoke.
How do you make the
I
ears
gotta
move then?
help.
Master, look!
All right.
Ow. Wouldn't that cause a huge backdraft? Shinigami, you don't have lungs.
No way.
Whoa.
Very crispy. One had zilch, well done. That went through him fast.
Why did this happen?
Because you
There's no
wouldn't
time to
open the
ask.
toilet door.
You're a detective.
Fuck's sake, why is
You know
everything
what to do.
downloading now?
Huh?
Search the body.
But he's all
You
crispy.
need to confirm if someone is really dead by checking the body.
Me?
He looks pretty
Maybe I
dead,
should ask for
Shinigami.
Why would a detective run from a corpse?
Well, if the corpse is
I
moving,
don't know that I'm a
Good.
detective.
it's a good reason to get away from it.
Well, you sure are one. Otherwise, you wouldn't have asked for help from yours truly.
Huh? What's that supposed to mean?
I'll explain another time. But since you've forgotten, I'll be your mentor and train you to be a proper detective.
A master
So
detective?
get to it.
I'm
A master
really
detective
doing
archives?
Of course. The mystery is practically solved when a detective is first on the scene.
Oh, hold on. I'm not fucking Poirot. I don't have the mustache. Investigation.
To investigate.
Right. Well. Yep, that's a corpse, alright.
It's completely charred. No movement. No breathing either. I can't feel a pulse. The smell of burnt flesh is too much for me.
It's too much for me. I have to eat him.
A knife is still lodged in the chest. This is the only knife wound. I don't see any other injuries.
Really? You don't see the first degree burns all over?
Dead, without a doubt.
You didn't even check.
So,
He could have a
kinda
pulse.
charred after all. You really didn't even need to check.
Why did you bring me over here?
Don't be so glum. You had to check the corpse in any case.
It's part of the tutorial.
It's
You weren't
not
allowed to
that.
leave.
I mean, if I'd noticed sooner.
You think you could have saved a life? Forget about it.
Forget about
If
it.
you're so worried, try CPR. Though, you'll be tasting soot doing that to such a charred corpse.
I put my hand straight through his
What's
chest.
dead is dead. Never let that get you down.
Right. I have to tell the others about this.
Barbecued person. Mmm. Delicious. You're meant to slow roast the person, though. They went a bit... Cooked him a bit too fast.
Smell a case.
No, you're smelling... Zilch. Zilch. How could this happen?
Yeah.
You don't have time to act shocked. Don't you have to let the others know? Right. We better hurry.
This is...
Fire extinguisher I used is on the floor. Looks like it's mostly empty now.
Master?
You opened the lock and put out the fire. That was some quick thinking, Master. Now you can check out the corpse up close and personal. I don't know how to do the evil laugh.
This is...
This is medical equipment from the infirmary. I don't know how to use it.
But
Even if you did know how to use it, there's no saving someone that crispy. Guy was charred black before you got into the room. No, he wasn't. Was he? It's the AED from the infirmary. Using this on Zilch now probably won't help.
well,
You want to use it on that human charcoal? If he did come back to life, he wouldn't be happy about it. Yeah, I didn't bring you back to life because I thought you'd be upset being so crispy. Okay, I think I've checked everything now. Alright, let's find everybody else. Hey, everybody else, did you not notice the fucking front car is on fire? Uh-oh.
Huh?
Oh no, it's the sexy one. God damn it.
Mommy? No way. Is this a dream? This has to be a dream, right?
maybe it's a nightmare.
Please, I want to wake up. I can't take this anymore.
You're so pitiful, you know that?
This is true.
You sure you're the guy who sold your soul to me?
That's what you keep saying.
What are you anyway? Friend or foe?
Yes. Both.
Your friend, of course. After all, you're my master. Isn't that nice? I'm your friend, and I'll be haunting you till death do us part.
Really? Even after I'm dead?
Get it? Why would I make a contract with a death god?
I don't know. Seem fun?
Wait.
Jets and
do they
giggles?
even really exist? Maybe this floating thing is just a figment of my imagination.
You have quite the imagination.
Stop your trap! You memoryless, courageless, brainless detective!
Why would you imagine something so mean?
This is a nightmare to you, then you gotta use all you got!
But what can I even do?
That's why I'll be your teacher and mentor. I'll make you a proper detective yet!
A master detective. A master detective. Archives. Brain code.
First, check the scene of
That's
the
what we're
crime
playing.
like you did earlier. Now stand up. Come on!
No, well, if I stand up, nobody else can see my illuminous soles on my shoes. Alright. Pretty sure it's Melanie.
It's Melanie, all right. She's completely burnt to a crisp, but I recognize what parts are left of her face.
Well, not completely burnt.
There's no
Her hair
pulse
is still
or
there.
breath. No doubt she's been dead for a
Even
while.
Zilch didn't have hair.
There's a bottle of liquor nearby. Maybe that was used to start the fire.
You found 2 corpses back to back? You sure are reeling them in.
She hasn't moved, though.
Talk about
You know,
beginner's
like,
luck.
if she was alive and conscious
Nothing lucky about this at all.
when she set on fire, there'd be fire everywhere, right? Or fire damage everywhere. You know, flailing around. It sure seems like she didn't move at all.
There aren't any obvious external wounds.
So she burned to death. The other one also got incinerated.
Yeah, but he was stabbed first.
Such a cruel way
Maybe.
to die.
It's hard to tell,
What's
actually.
going on here?
Right? There'd be, like, if she was here and someone, like, Molotov'd her, it'd be like, ah, I'm on fire! And, like, you know, there'd be fire everywhere. There isn't. It's very self-contained. And it burnt up really fast, so it's probably alcohol. Which would probably explain the liquor bottle.
This is...
There are empty liquor bottles around. All of them apparently had high alcohol content. What a waste. Would Melanie have been set on fire with this? Alcohol is the best way to cook the stench out of meat. After all,
What a rich fragrance! How about a taste, Master?
what are you eating? Delicious. Can I have some? No. No. Okay, they're not sharing.
This is...
There are a bunch of liquor bottles on the shelf. Could they have been used to set Melanie on fire?
Yeah, that's right.
She was literally flambéed with some pricey looking liquor, huh? Not a bad way to go.
Master, you gotta hurry.
Do I gotta hurry? I think I'm okay. Everyone else is dead. I'm still alive. That seems fine.
What a rich fragrance! How about a taste? Let's go to the next one.
Ugh.
Did it just shake?
Uh-oh. Okay. It's fine. Everything's fine. That was weird.
What was that?
Did we go into
Lights went
a
out for a moment and
very
turned
small
back
tunnel?
on.
We have now.
Got dark outside. Looks like we're in a tunnel. Anyway, shouldn't you be hurrying? You should probably tell the other master detectives, yeah?
I'm gonna guess that
Right,
they're all
that's
dead.
Right.
So it would make it seem that I'm the imposter, even though I've been unconscious for the last 2 hours.
Hey! Is anyone there? We need help in the first 2 cars!
Don't announce your presence.
Songe! Poochie! Avex! Anybody!
No response.
Maybe they're just hiding.
I smell a tragedy. This is like the very picture of hell. Woohoo! One mystery after another. I can't hold back from all this excitement.
We have to find the others right away!
I'm getting excited here.
There's only a couple of cars left. Fuck's sake, everybody's dead.
Poochie.
At least they didn't get the bear.
No way.
And that's number 3. It's a hat trick or a turkey, right? Mystical! Master, if you don't want to end up like this, then you better be more prudent.
Huh?
Aren't you a death god? Can you protect me or
Get
something?
off halfway. Which means whoever killed these guys is still in the train, right?
Yeah, that's a problem. Alright.
The killer? But who would do such a thing?
So we're down to the old guy and the angry
Find out
guy.
if you investigate. You better nail it, Master. Regardless, you should leave the door open to be safe. Gotta make sure you don't get cornered.
I don't get cornered in a completely sealed train.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's Poochie's corpse. I can barely make out what's left of her face. She doesn't appear to have any external wounds. There's a blanket over her torso. Looks like she was burned when the blanket was set on fire.
But again, she didn't.
Yep, it's a corpse.
She didn't get up. So it's very fast burning.
This
big teddy bear might have been Poochie's personal belonging. You better be careful, Master. It might suddenly start going. Whoa. It's just a teddy bear. There's something that strange could happen. You are literally being haunted, but okay.
Is this Poochie's bag?
Maybe there's a weapon for self-defense inside. It'd be good for you to check it out.
Poochie have a gun? That would be helpful.
I'm sorry, Poochie. I'm taking a look inside. There's a change of clothes and travel supplies. No weapons or other self-defense items.
It's a wash then. It was sitting there like a treasure chest, so I was hoping there'd be a rare metal inside.
This isn't Dragon Quest.
Why is this happening? Even Poochie.
Master, let's move on if you're done here. There's no time to waste.
There's a little time to waste.
Right. Where's Zange?
At least a tiny bit. There's only those two guys left. Zange is slow, and Afex is very angry. I don't really want to go anywhere near.
This is...
There's a set of cat ear headphones. Poochie must have had a lot of headphones. She never took off her headphones, even in front of people, right? How rude. Let's not speak ill of the dead. I'm sure she had her reasons. You know exactly what her reasons were. She had super hearing. Sure, it was difficult to have that going all the time. Right. Nobody in this room. That is a fancy coat, though. Probably Melamie's room.
Whose bag is this? Oh, it's open. Is it okay for me to look inside?
No, we need to get a warrant, but...
You're a detective. Why even ask?
You need to ask. You need to get a warrant.
Detectives search people's bags and cupboards all the time.
With a
Smashing
warrant.
locks to find what they want is part of the job.
And smashing it would be not good.
That's too much. Notice.
Your noticing of
World
this notice
Detective
has been noticed.
Organization, Human Resources.
God, HR.
Dear Zilch Alexander, you are hereby dispatched to the Special Autonomous Region
This is Zilch's
of
room?
Conai.
Why does he have such a fancy coat?
Dispatch duration indefinite. Use the enclosed ticket to board the Amaterasu Express to Conai Ward. Rendezvous with the master detectives on site. Upon arrival, proceed to the
There's
Nocturnal
fur on that
Detective
coat.
Agency,
Isn't he like a
World Detective
animal
Organization, Conai Ward
rights
branch.
guy? He wouldn't have
There,
fur.
you will receive further instructions. Go forth, proud detectives. Eliminate all mysteries from this world.
Okay, well that's the same letter we got.
This is a letter for Zilch.
Name is
so
different.
This must be his bag. The only things inside are work documents. Nothing else of note.
No personal things.
That's no fun.
Why would he have a fur coat? He's a, you know, loves animals and nature and stuff.
This is...
Zilch's clothing brush. There's some fur stuck in the bristles.
Then
Maybe he was a clean freak. Not that it matters now. He's burnt to a crisp. Zilch.
This is...
It's a glasses case with an animal print on it. Nothing inside. Probably belongs to Zilch.
right.
He was the only one on the train wearing glasses, after all. That's kind of... This code is suspicious. Plus, Zilch is the guy with literally swastikas for eyes, so, I mean... Still pretty sure he's the bad guy.
This isn't a passenger room. The sign says backup control room.
looks like a secret base. Don't you want to destroy these whenever you see them?
No? Well, not this time?
No. There's no one here, so I should go look for help somewhere else.
I think we should call for
How
help.
about you check
Here.
out that machine over there? Maybe it'll help you figure out what happened.
The machine over there. You
It's
will
okay,
have to
I
be...
won't break it.
We'll have to be more specific. There are many machines.
Fine.
You just gotta hit this thing and it'll be good as new.
This looks like some kind of control device. It might be dangerous, so I shouldn't touch it.
Right.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to press the wrong button and cause the train to derail. No, I wouldn't.
This is the train map. The shining part must be the train's current location.
Okay.
After we exit this long tunnel we just entered, we'll reach Kanai Ward in no time.
So we just have to wait?
It's been a long trip, but I'm sure it's been a shorter one for a certain napping detective.
And the various dead ones. So this is where we started. This is our destination. We're in the tunnel right now. And we haven't been through a tunnel either, so we didn't come from here. So any of these other three, I suppose we could have got on.
What's this machine? There appears to be instructions. Backup control system?
The control system automatically...
So the control system manages the electricity.
Well, that was fast.
This one is the backup.
That's what I kept for leaving it on auto.
Hey, what about the file over here? What does it say?
It looks like an explanation about autonomous driving. The control system will supply electricity as programmed and drive the train. But all train cars on the train have motors that run autonomously.
Seems overkill.
Because of that, it can easily climb steep slopes.
I guess everything here relies on that control system. So, if you destroy the main and backup control systems, you can stop the train.
Right now, the control system is functioning, so the train is still moving with no issues. The monitor displays an operation log, but there's no record that the train has stopped at all.
Yeah. Master, while you were sleeping like a log, I never sensed the train stopping either.
The doors won't open unless it stops, and the windows are all locked. No one can get on or off while it's en route. Huh?
What's wrong, Master?
I noticed the backup control system is operating.
Yeah.
Well, it's better that it's running. All the electricity is managed by the control system, after all. Anyway, Master, I'm bored of this place. Let's move on already.
Oh wait, should the... maybe the backup
Move
shouldn't
on
be running.
Because you're bored?
Unless there's something wrong with the main control.
Oh, there's an intercom.
In an emergency, press this button and speak into the receiver.
Yeah.
Right, this...
Now I'll report this to
I think this
control
probably
headquarters and call for
qualifies. Ahoy hoy.
It won't connect. Why?
What do you know? It could just be radio
If
static.
it doesn't connect during an emergency, it's totally useless.
I assume it's
If
because
this
we're in the
system
tunnel.
was completely automated, a report should have been sent to control headquarters about the fire.
Maybe everyone in control headquarters is already dead, and you're the last living human in the world.
Okay. I didn't think this was a zombie
Horrible
game.
thing to say.
Alright, well, that room was kind of a bust.
And there weren't any survivors in this train car. You better go check the next one.
Yeah, you're right.
Let's go to the next one.
Okay, so we're on... 3?
It's a map of the train.
Yeah, we're on 3. Okay.
anyone there?
Please stop announcing your presence.
Watch out!
Alright, whose room have we not found yet? We haven't found Apex's or Zangi's
There's nothing here. I don't see luggage or anything else.
or Melamy's.
If each person gets their own room, then someone got nothing, right?
Yeah, me. I got nothing.
Can't be. Yep, it's nothing.
Yeah, gross. I want tissues on the nightstand.
This is...
There are lots of tissues on the table. Maybe he can't turn down free samples when people have them. Oh yes, so many reasons why someone would keep tissues next to the bed. What are you implying, Shinigami? You know what she's implying. He's implying. They're implying. Who does this jacket belong to? It looks like something Aphex would wear.
Say,
Check the pockets. There's nothing inside. We don't know who it belongs to. It doesn't make a very good clue. They are right about that. Okay, so we got magazines and tissues on the nightstand. There are magazines scattered on the desk. There's a pro wrestling magazine. What are the hot angles these days? I don't think it has anything to do with the case. Let's look somewhere else. Okay, so pro wrestling magazines and tissues. Okay. Alright, well, we found Zangi.
Why? How did this happen?
14 miles in a row! A walk-in with loaded faces!
What? Do you think this is funny because you're a death god?
No.
Just funny anyway.
I think it's awesome! It's fluttering with joy! Each death takes the mystery even deeper. So mystical!
This is all wrong.
You awake? Guess not.
Sange. He's burnt to a crisp. I can just barely discern his face, though. I can't find any particular external wounds, just like the other corpses. He was also incinerated in a burning blanket, like Zilch in the first car and Poochie in the third one. All three of them were sleeping in bed and murdered by immolation?
How would that not wake you up?
What's this? Zange's cell phone.
Oh, what kind of games does he have on his phone?
Photography left something behind.
Like
No
the
good.
killer?
Just a video of me drinking coffee. It can't help me solve this mess.
Well, it's just Aphex left.
That's 4 of them. Who could have done this? Wait! There are just 6 people on the train, including myself. And I found 4 bodies. Zilch, Melanie, Poochie, and Zange. The only one left is...
A ghost
This?
thing. Oh yeah, Aphex too.
Took you long enough. I knew from the very start.
Well, I'm not a death god, okay?
I'll be sure to train you well.
So Aphex is the culprit? He murdered the others in such a deranged way?
He's got a short fuse, so maybe it was a crime of passion. He probably lied about being a master detective.
He definitely had
No,
powers.
He's a master detective for sure. I sensed him use his powers.
You sensed it?
But if he betrayed the WDO and became an Amaterasu Corporation spy, it's reasonable to conclude he killed the other master detectives to sabotage our efforts.
No, he seems a bit too impulsive for something like that.
You were totally about to say that, right, Master?
No?
Not at all. If he finds me, I'm done for.
I'm actually surprised you haven't died yet. You look like you'd be the first to die.
I won't deny it. I probably got overlooked. I was supposed to be in the infirmary in the first car, but I passed out in the restroom, right? Maybe that's why the killer didn't find me.
But there's only one restroom available.
Remembered.
Because the fifth car is broken.
Huh?
Something.
What's up?
Master, I told you that while you were passed out, no one came to the restroom. But one time, the door did open, I think.
You think?
By the time I noticed, the door closed again. I don't know who was there. Now that I think about it, could it have been that guy with the short fuse?
So he let me go? Why?
Maybe he thought you weren't even worth killing. You're an incompetent guy with amnesia.
Wow. Mean.
That wasn't a diss, just a fact.
Sounded like a diss.
I know.
Now that we know who the culprit is, we have to find him before the train arrives.
Find him and do what?
Run really fast into his knife.
All up to you, Master.
That's impossible!
It's fine. There's no time to waste.
What's with the troll face?
Nothing's fine about it!
Okay, checked the corpse. What else did he have?
This looks like Zange's bag. There's nothing inside that matters.
Okay. Why is this even a thing, then?
This is...
These might belong to Zange. They look well used, so they could be really old.
Say,
Why don't you look inside the notebook? There might be something about the case. Seems to be records of past cases he handled. But there isn't any information about this current case. Do you have any extra info? No. Oops. Shinigami. Height? Dunno. Weight? Dunno. Blood type? No idea. Birthday? Who knows. Likes? Me, apparently. Citation needed. Dislikes boredom? Same. Entity? Death God? Same. Abilities? Unknown? Same. Wow. Other than the likes Yuma part, it was pretty much the same person. Death God contracted to haunt Yuma. Only visible to Yuma, Shinigami is constantly floating and bobbing along at his side. Though cheerful and chatty, this Death God's sense of morality is quite far removed from that of humans. And... well, we've got some updates. Update. He's fucking dead. He was found dead and burned to a crisp in room 402. Zange. Apex Logan hasn't been found. He's still currently alive. Melanie was found dead and burnt to a crisp in the dining room in car 2. Gucci was found dead and burnt to a crisp in room 301. Zilch, he was found dead, burnt to a crisp in the infirmary in car 1 with a knife protruding from his chest. Okay. Alright, last room. Alright, well this must be Melamie's.
yo, check.
This is...
There are women's clothes on the bed. I wonder if they belong to Melamie.
Yeah, that's right.
Those are some flashy threads. She definitely got some looks in the city. But now she's all burned up. Guess she won't be wearing it anymore. Melamie, why did she have to die?
It's a woman's travel bag. There's a name here. Melanie Goldmine. Looks like makeup and travel supplies. Nothing noteworthy.
Hey, did you check to see if someone's hiding nearby?
No?
Yeah, no one's here.
Oh, we did? Okay.
You sure? What if he's hiding in the bag?
That'd be very impressive.
Even a child couldn't hide in there.
You don't know that. You're up against a master detective, remember?
We're not up against a contortionist.
What if there's a master detective who has the appearance of a child, but the mind of an adult?
You mean me?
Of course there isn't.
You sure about that? I think there's totally a detective like that out there.
This is...
There's a pouch with cosmetics on the desk. This must belong to Melanie. But she'll never use it again.
Well,
Shouldn't apply makeup to fresh burns after all. That a thing? That a thing they tell you? Don't apply makeup to fresh... I mean, it makes sense, but... Is that like an actual advice people give? We're loading again. Loading for a while now. We're out of the tunnel.
It got brighter. Guess we made it through the tunnel.
Not long left.
which means we're almost there. At this rate, you'll let the murderer escape.
More shaking? What is it this time?
Master, you gotta hurry!
The next train car is the 5th one. This train has 5 cars in total, so this is the last one.
Yeah, the door's broken.
Oh, but
you can access the 5th car, the one at the end. The door appears to be broken and won't open.
the door was supposed to be broken, right?
Master, you better hurry!
Hurrying.
Hey, it opened.
It's not
Was
broken
it
at all.
here?
This one's... See, this is what I mean. If you'd set the people on fire, they'd
What
get up
happened
and be
here?
like, I'm on fire!
Master, look over there!
A fifth corpse. Well,
A dead body.
that's a problem.
No way. There can't be a 5th corpse. Because that would mean everybody except me is dead.
Killers set themselves on fire?
Hysterical. Even I'm getting confused now. Anyway, time to investigate.
This isn't a fake. It's a real corpse, isn't it?
It is, without a single doubt, the bona fide remains of a human. I'm positive about that. I specialize in corpses, after all.
You do?
I'll check.
Thought he
for signs of
specialized in
life,
being-
just in case.
Annoying.
No, he's completely dead. Huh?
Completely dead. Not even mostly dead.
Looks familiar.
Complete 100% dead.
Wait, it's the same one Aphex was wearing.
I think they set his weird
Looking at
hat
the body
on
type
fire.
of the corpse, it matches the guy with the short fuse.
How come he's not dead in bed? Like
His
almost
face is
everybody else
burned
was.
beyond recognition, but could this really be Aphex?
You might find it unbelievable, but it seems like it. So his cause of death was also fire?
Well, if he set himself
Yeah,
on fire,
I don't see any other
for whatever
external
reason,
trauma.
assuming he's the killer, then at least the flailing makes sense.
Wait, there's an injury on his chest.
And,
Hey, you're right. I'm surprised you noticed.
he has a stab wound.
Is it a stab wound? Looks like he was pierced with a blade.
And,
If that's the case, was he stabbed to death?
why would he be set on fire and stabbed?
No, he could have been incapacitated by the stabbing and then burned.
There wouldn't be fire all over the place.
It's impossible
then.
to determine the cause of death with what we have.
Oh? You've gone full throttle in this investigation. Good job! To me, for being your mentor.
Mhm.
But why Aphex?
Yep, this corpse is real too.
Thanks.
It won't open. But This is the last train car. There's nowhere else to go from here.
This is kind of fucked up.
This is...
There are medical devices here just like those in Car 1. This train is unmanned, right? There's no one on the train. Who knows how to use this sort of device? Why even have one? You know, you make a good point. It's probably the same reason they have emergency exits on an airplane.
This is...
There's an AED set up in the infirmary, but there's no sign it was used. No point in using it on someone already burnt to a crisp. I thought I had to do that yeah thing.
Huh?
Hey, there's a fire extinguisher here. Maybe someone noticed the fire and tried to put it out. Is this the same fire extinguisher? Is the knife here?
This is...
Bed in the infirmary is burnt and flipped on its side. Why is only the bed turned over like this? Maybe it's to hide evidence of some kind. Just a hunch. Well, there's no knife.
Huh? What's this?
What is it? Did you find something?
I found a
The
latch.
interior lock is open right now, but there's something odd about the latch. Look, there appears to be blood on it.
Oh, you're right.
It's blood.
Let me try to slide it.
That's a bloodstain, all right. But why is blood there?
It seems the blood got on there while the door was locked.
That's evidence of something for sure. No harm keeping it in mind. Sure hope you got all that down.
Is this train 1 or car 1? And they just swapped places somehow. Same fire extinguisher missing.
The restroom is in terrible shape.
On the other hand, this wasn't
The
all so
mirror is
fucked
cracked
up.
and covered in soot. There's no one inside.
Anybody? No.
Huh? That's weird. This area seems more burnt somehow.
Maybe there was something flammable in there.
Or they're deliberately
See, look
trying to
there. There are
obscure
traces of
which
something
number
that
this
got
car is
burned.
supposed to be.
Is that some sort of plate displaying the train car number? But why is this the only one completely burnt? It doesn't seem particularly flammable.
Did they burn the one down the other end? Yes.
It says main control room B. It's no use, it won't open. There's a driver's seat in there, but I don't see anyone. The autonomous driving device is there, but not on.
Hey, Master, maybe someone's hiding in there. Any way you can bust it open?
No, I don't have
think
super
so.
strength.
The door looks too sturdy. Also, I don't think it's possible for someone to be hiding in there. Aphex and Poochie both said that there were only 6 people on the train. So, including me, there can only be 6 of us here.
I see. Oh, why are there 2 control rooms in a single train car?
They probably have control rooms so it can go in either direction. This is the last car for where we're heading, but it'll be the front car on the way back.
Oh, well, now that you mention it, there is a control room in the front train car too.
Go in the same direction.
It's a map of the train.
Yeah. So car 1 and 5 are identical. They have the same rooms, same layout.
There are other places to check out, you know.
There are?
Sure.
Yeah, that's right.
Where have I not checked? Oh, here.
It says main control room A. It's no use. It won't open. There's a driver's seat in there, but I don't see anyone.
Look, it's
The
off.
autonomous driving device is there, but not on.
Control room A and B are both off.
Thank you for choosing the Amaterasu Express Direct to Kanai Ward.
I mean, I didn't choose it, but okay.
We are approaching Kanai Ward. Please mind your belongings.
This is the problem.
Master, we're almost at the station. You have to catch the culprit.
Catch who? Everyone besides me is dead.
Well, I gotta catch myself then.
Are you sure it's everyone?
That was easy.
Count down. Count again.
What?
Zilch in car 1. Melanie in car 2. Poochie in car 3. Zange in car 4. And Aphex in car 5. See? That's 5. Everyone besides me is dead.
Let's go confirm that.
That makes you the only possible killer, Master.
Yeah, thanks.
Did you do it?
No, that's not possible. But I can't say for certain. I lost my memories, and now I'm seeing a death god. There's something wrong with me. Death gods are said to reap human souls. Maybe because I'm being haunted by one. Maybe subconsciously,
We are approaching Kanai Ward.
He said that already.
Please watch your step while exiting the train.
Uh-oh. Investigation is finished. We have no idea what happened. No, that's not true. I know what happened. Played the section before. I know what happened.
We've arrived! What's it gonna be, huh? What are you gonna do?
I don't know.
Yeah, cheese it.
Huh? What?
This looks bad! Snap out of it! Run!
Run? But...
Can they see her? Them?
Master, those guys from before are still on the platform. Run to the front train car.
Okay.
Why is this happening to me?
Ah, they're coming in. We gotta go.
Is this meant to be the police? That's the wrong button. Goddamn Xbox. Fucking Xbox and Switch buttons.
Ah, they're coming in. We gotta go.
Alright, now this time.
Who are these people? The police?
They're not your friends, that much is for sure. Considering the state of the crime scene, they're totally gonna pin it on you.
But...
Where are we now? Dining car?
Oh.
Eat fire extinguisher!
They're gonna arrest you! Run!
Do a flip. Parkour! Ah, made it. Sweet, sweet freedom. Who gave the police lightsabers?
Looks like you're done for.
No, there's space over there. I can run that way.
Wait, please, listen to me. I can explain.
Shouldn't hold the lightsaber like that, guys.
Huh. What's there to talk about? You're a master detective of the WDO, aren't you? The name's Swank Katzenell.
That is a
I'm with
jacket.
the Amaterasu
That is a real
Corporation's
jacket he's got there.
peacekeepers.
Or coat. Swank Katzenell. He's got a snake tie and a money mouth guard and a gold trench coat that has the yen symbol on the back, and he has a tattoo of the yen symbol on the back of his head.
Don't act like you don't know. You're a WDO detective for crying
And
out
he has a
loud.
yen earring too.
Or are you some
I wonder
sort
if
of
he has
imposter?
some deal with money. Maybe.
No, I'm not. I think.
You think? Well, I don't care either way. What's about to happen has already been decided.
Which is?
You're gonna let me go, right?
Peacekeepers are the defenders of law and executioners in Kanai War. If the unjust wander into my space,
You let them go?
they will be eliminated.
That doesn't seem like he's gonna let me go.
Eliminated?
Hey, isn't Kanai Ward under the complete control of Amaterasu? Meaning, these people are like the police here.
For that idiot at the back holding his
But
lightsaber.
It's just some company
Dumbass.
security department.
Hey, who are you talking to?
You.
Oh, right! You're the only one who can see me, thanks to our contract, Master.
Yeah, see. They can hear you though, right?
It's a bit cliche at this point, huh?
Don't laugh! Help me!
I'll ask again. Who do you think you're talking to, huh? Talk about suspicious.
I'm sorry.
Tell me how you're gonna explain this situation.
Well, you see, it goes like this.
Prepared that trip to welcome you all here, but an internal fight sprawling into a bloodbath was unexpected.
It's not what it looks like. There's a perfectly logical explanation behind this.
It doesn't involve me killing everybody.
Huh?
Well, that was direct. Master, try your best to beat him.
Okay, I'm gonna kick him full in the balls.
No, I really don't know anything. Everyone was killed while I was asleep.
I don't think so. While the other detectives were asleep, you killed them.
Prove it.
As proof, there's the coffee and wine.
What does that prove? Splat, splat.
What the?
We found coffee and wine in the dining car.
Yeah, as expected.
When we checked the second car earlier, I had a subordinate drink it. You can see what happened.
Oh, you knew to just check the drinks, did
Looks
you?
like some sort of
Okay,
knockoff
okay.
drug was mixed into it,
There's a conspiracy here.
Drug?
which means you drugged the other detectives.
We've been here all
killed
of
them
5
while they were
seconds.
passed out.
And somehow he's already discovered they're all
He might
dead.
just be a lowly grunt, but
And
has
he
his
knew
stuff.
to check
He could
the
be
coffee and
trouble.
wine.
Why do you sound so impressed?
So did you figure out the cause of death?
Yes, they all burned to death.
Huh? All of them?
How cruel of you to kill them like that. What's your end game for this? Is it money or is it money?
I like money.
If it's money,
This guy's fucking Mr.
for
Krabs.
everything you swiped, I promise I'll show mercy to your wallet.
He just wants money! That's no fair!
I'm not the culprit.
Yes, you are!
Prove it.
You're the culprit!
No, I'm not the perpetrator. But do I know that for sure?
Yes, we're the protagonist.
In this situation, who
Definitely.
else
We're the
besides
protagonist in
me
a
could have
detective
done it?
video game. We're definitely not the culprit.
There were without a doubt only 6 people on the train, and 5 of them were killed. So the only possibility is...
Just admit it! I know you're the culprit!
Prove it.
What am I supposed to do?
I'm innocent till proven guilty.
Admit it now! You're guilty!
Oh shit, well, that's the end of that.
Am I the killer?
Come on, confess!
You keeping that cigar in his mouth?
Maybe it's better if I confess for now.
No.
It could be better to get through this now and...
Abort
get
this.
some time to
Definitely
think
not.
about it.
We're not doing that.
Why confess if you didn't do it? Master, you're an idiot! I'll boot kill you!
Huh? You heard me? I didn't say it out loud.
There you go again, talking to yourself. Must be crazy.
I'm not talking to myself. I'm talking to this imaginary
You're
ghost.
too. I told you we share the same mind and body. Anyway, never mind that. Why are you giving up already?
Well, there's nothing I can do.
Wrong. The mystery solving has just begun. Why did you make a contract with me to begin with?
I don't know. I really needed somebody to neg me, I guess.
Huh? Oh, what do you mean?
Shut up! Stop talking to yourself, you unstable psycho!
I told you I'm not talking to myself.
Bring him down, men! Confiscate anything of value he has while you're at it.
Oh! Stop with all that pitiful moaning! I'll show you exactly what I'm made of right now! Come on, Master! Your mind and body ready!
We're quantum leaping? Quantum leaping. Okay. Pikachu is evolving. Okay, it's gonna be that kind of game, got it. Why don't you just look like that all the time? you couldn't do the transformation, I suppose, if she looked like that all the time. So we can time travel? Something?
What's this? What's going on? Ah! Who are you?
Just saw them evolve.
Wait, you're Shinigami?
Oh, right. Guess you can't tell because I'm not Puffy anymore. I can only access the Mystery Labyrinth if I'm at full power, so I had to change forms. But some parts of me are still nice and puffy. It's true. Want a touch?
Okay. Anyway, what's going on? It's like time has stopped.
Well, it's not like time has stopped. I think time has stopped.
And what's that hole?
That hole is connected to the Mystery Labyrinth.
Mystery Labyrinth?
You'll find out when you enter. Come on, let's go!
Wait, you have to tell me. What's a Mystery Labyrinth?
We'll find out. Learn by doing.
For later, kid!
Ow.
Down the rabbit hole we go!
Save current progress. Sure. probably a good place to call it. Why go back to the main menu? Can't. I can't. Is the answer. This gives. All right. We'll just let's do it this way instead. It's upside down. All right. Whatever. Anyway, I'm gonna call it there for today because I think it's a good stopping point and somewhat of a cliffhanger and what have you. Plus, the next section I remember going on for quite a while, and I don't have time to dedicate to that this evening. So we'll call it there for Rain Code for tonight. Anyway, that's the beginning of Master Detective Archives Rain Code. If you do want to jump ahead and see how that case turns out, we did play the very first case and only the first case as part of my Foley Plays Games a Bit series earlier in the year. I remember kind of the answer to the case. I just don't quite remember all the steps. And if you wanted to, you can find that, or you just wait till next week and we'll play the second part then. And then we'll be playing the rest of the game, and I have no idea what happens after that. Anyway, tomorrow we will be playing. I can find the scene. So tomorrow we have Resident Evil Code Veronica. I'll be continuing my playthrough of the Final Fantasy, the Resident Evil series. We are still on the prison island of Code Veronica, so we're still pretty early in the game. Friday, Melwin and myself will be playing House of Ashes. We are a little bit more than halfway through House of Ashes, so we'll probably finish it on Friday, and then Saturday, as part of my Foley Plays Games a Bit series, where we play newly released games for a little bit, we're going to be playing Eternights, which is not dissimilar to what we just played. And then Sunday we have the weekly news recap. We will recap all of the industry news and events. This week, Game Awards, they're on tomorrow night. I'm debating whether or not to stream it. Streaming it my time, GMT, it's like 1 a.m. or something like that. So probably won't stream it. But we will talk about it anyway during the weekly news recap. And there are a couple of other game showcases going on this week as well around the Game Awards. There's Day of the Devs, that was today, and then there's like a Cozy Games showcase, and I think PC Gaming Show is having something as well. So there'll be a couple of different things. Later on this month, I will be going through the games that we played for 2023. So what you're looking at here is 2022. It's when we went through the tier list effectively to sort of rank all of the games that I played in 2022. On the channel, at least, all the games that were featured on it, and you can see Elden Ring, Signalis, Sifu up at the top, and at the bottom, well, Little Hope is down there at the bottom, Timesia. I did not like, I know a lot of people like Dying Light 2, but I didn't really. Anyway, they're down there. And then even further into to the end of the month, just before 2024, we'll have a look ahead at the games coming out in 2024. And we'll see if we can piece together what games I'll be looking to feature on the channel in the next year. So plenty to look forward to on Foley Plays. Anyway, that is it from me for this evening. Thank you, Melwin, for keeping me company, as well as anyone else who is lurking or dropping in and out. In this game, I do find it fun, but obviously there's a lot of anime cliches and fan services and stuff like that I don't know. Some of it's fun, some of it's a bit much. I assume it'll get even worse as the game goes on, so we have that going for us. Anyway, I'm gonna head off. Resident Evil Code Veronica tomorrow. Probably not the Game Awards. I don't know, I'm still thinking about it. It would be very irresponsible of me to stream it, but that hasn't stopped me before. Well, I might. Anyway, have a good one, everybody, and hopefully see you tomorrow for Resident Evil. Bye-bye.
Thank you.